My main curiosity was, and concern rather, was well, how many leads am I going to get?
In other brokerages, you're always trying to hide what you have that makes you successful because you're going out trying to get your own business and start from the ground up.
Sometimes you can be a number very, very, very quickly.
Everybody says, you know, this company's the biggest, the baddest, and everybody tells you what they're going to do for you. And then you sign, you move your license, and you know what? All of a sudden you're a lonesome cowboy there in a cubicle out there with nobody, everybody's on vacation, and there's nobody to help you.
That's not here. It's totally different.
The company invests in us as much as we want to invest in the company.
This is a company who's right at the cusp of new cultural and technological changes in the field of information and service.
My monthly fees here are zero.
There are no monthly fees. You don't have to pay your E&O insurance. You don't have to pay for copies. You don't have a bill in your mail every month that you have to try to figure out how you're going to pay. And if you don't have a closing, what are you going to do? You don't have to pay it out of pocket. I think it's great that that's something that's just completely pressure that's taken off your mind, and you don't have to worry about it at all because there are no desk fees.
If you want to work round the clock, you certainly can. And there is an abundance of leads every single day.
Let me tell you. I mean, sometimes you feel like you could work 23 and a half hours a day to get all those leads. I mean, there are days like on a Saturday, Sunday. I think those are my best days because people are out there jumping on the website, which is, we should really talk about the website in terms of how dynamic it is in its own self.
There are times when, because I want to take all the leads that are being pushed at me, but there are times when I almost feel like I can't keep up with all of them. There are that many leads.
It's so innovative from the lead generation system to the lead management system.
I've tried to work without it, and it is just so much easier to keep track of everything I need for each and one of my current clients that I'm showing homes to, that I have in my closing funnel.
It's a very sophisticated program, but it's very easy to work.
And it gives me background knowledge about them before I ever contact them.
For example, the IMS, when I talk about the robustness of IMS, I get it on my phone. You can choose to get it on email. I choose to get it on my phone, updates of what my leads are doing.
Showing me, hey, this person's on the website right now.
We can immediately get on the database and find out exactly what that person is looking for, be able to look at the houses they've looked at so that when we call them, we really have a heads up on what we're trying to find for them, what we need to do for them.
And then also the IMS gives you the capabilities of keeping track of all your emails to them, all your call attempts.
Who needs to be contacted next. So the system allows all of that to be done to tell me what to do and how to manage all my clients.
That's something that just keeps you very current with the people that you're working with.
You know, again, these are all things that I don't think there's any other system out there that provides.
We're at the juncture of service and technology, and we're at it at a time and a place where our industry, which has been slow to respond to things, when it does adapt, does quite well. And so this company's corporate culture is one of continual change and adaptability.
It's just one of those types of dynamics where the culture is very open. We're not cutthroat. We're not trying to steal. And I think that's also a benefit of the IMS.
This company does not really have competition. We are all helping each other out because there's more than enough people out there, more than enough leads for all of us. And I have found that to be really refreshing.
I think it's probably less cutthroat because there's simply more leads to be had.
We're all drinking from the same well, and the well is so large.
If I ever need anything, whether it's a tool, whether it's a technique, I have a mentor.
On a weekend, I can call any number of agents or my brokers, and someone's always there to answer the phone, talk through something with me if I have a question.
As a newbie to the company, there's still a lot of things that I have to learn, and people have been very willing to put down whatever they're doing for a few minutes at least and give me some help.
And the more that I cooperate with each of these agents, I'm finding that high producers all have particular talent on certain aspects of how this system works. I'm enjoying learning from each one of them how they use a particular aspect for their personality and their talent and their success.
You have people that are available to answer IT questions, computer questions.
Because again, that's what also makes us a great team. We have all different types of personalities. We don't have just one, A personality or whatever.
So I think from that standpoint, I look at the culture is, what do you need at any time? I've picked up the phone, I've sent an email, I've texted, and literally within 30 seconds to a minute, I get a call back. Now, don't those people also have things to do? But they do invest in the company.
I would say it's more like family. I mean, I've been like I said, I've been here since, 6 years? Going on 7 years, and it feels like family.
It's just been an experience that I couldn't have imagined, basically. So I'm very happy with it all.
I love what I do. I love the people I work with. I love coming into the office.
My only regret is that I didn't do it 4 years ago.
We've gone through a big culture shift, and yet the industry is still about, are we of service and are we of information? That's what they wanted when they used to come to our offices to pick up the paper books, all right? The only difference is now they got to go through the web portal. If you want to be where the information is, then you understand that that's where the service is. And this is the company where you want to be at that conjunction.
And I think that kind of open forum, think outside the box mentality is what's going to redefine real estate.